Good morning, everyone. This is Tile Creek Rock back for another exciting day here on the ARK Survival Evolved Crystal Isles map. This is day number 382 of our little adventure here. And well, before I head out and do anything today, I kind of wanted to show off my Rexes here, the Rexes I've been breeding. I've got these 267s, which are my base Rexes, which is all my best Rexes, best stats combined into one. They've got 9,900 health, 2,200 stamina, 900 weight, and 490 melee damage. Okay, I've been breeding them for a pretty good while now, and I finally got some mutations stacked into them. I got 2 health mutations. Let's see if I can find one that's actually got the 2 health mutations. I think it's this one right here. Okay, the 2 health mutations brought the health stat up to 10,780. All the other stats are still the same, though. But anyway, once I've combined the 2 health mutations into these 267 T-Rexes, I get level 271s. And when I imprint on them, the stats go up a whole lot. I thought I'd pick up these few T-Rex eggs real quick here while I see them. But I'll show you what their stats turn into once I do an imprint on them. Okay, these 3 baby Rexes I imprinted during the night. If I imprint on the two health mutated T-Rex, I get a 12,936 base health. I get a 581% melee damage stat, so that is great. And that's with no leveling on these Rexes, so these Rexes will be quite good even if I don't get any more mutations on them. Kind of hoping I'll get some more health and damage mutations, but never know. May not ever get them. But if I don't, I still got some pretty strong Rexes. We're going to go out and pick up a duplicate of that artifact we found yesterday today, I think. That one right up there, the artifact of the Stalker, that purple one, it was down in the ocean. We're going to run over there again today and see if that's respawned. If it has, we're going to try to pick up a second copy of that. Move my tropical wyvern over so I can get through here. We've got a mess around our base. We're breeding everything. We're breeding tech parasaurs, pteranodons, uteranuses, wyverns, and T-Rexes. So we've basically got all kinds of mess going on down there. I guess I could show what's going on at my base here. There's what's going on at the base, and then we've still got our wyvern pen down yonder, which is a mess also. Still don't have it complete. We're working on it. I'm debating whether we should go get that yellow supply drop right there. Let's go get the yellow supply drop, and then we'll go pick up that artifact as quickly as we possibly can. Yellow supply drops really ain't going to be no good for me. Best thing I could probably ever get out of one is maybe a low-tier T-Rex saddle. And all we got is a low-tier Limetrius saddle. So that's basically junk. And a bunch of blueprints. I'm going to toss the blueprints. And I do see the red supply drop also. Let's go ahead and get the red one. I hate to pass red ones up, even though I still don't get nothing good out of those either, really. It's still way up in the sky, ain't it? I guess we could do a quick little detour here and check this little cave here and see if the supply drop in it is down. If it is, we'll grab an extra pickup. Then we've got to get on with our little plan for today, or we won't never have time to do it. We got down there a Diplodocus. There's a little old resource cave over here that has a loot crate in it sometimes. We're going to fly over here and see if it's got the loot crate in it. If it does, we'll grab that. If not, we'll head over and get that red drop, and then we'll head out to the ocean and find that artifact. Right in here, sometimes we get a loot crate right there, but it's not there again today. It doesn't appear to be anyway. Nope, not there. Let's run back out and try to grab that red supply drop and then head for the ocean. I was kind of hoping this loot crate would be here. Sometimes it's a red loot crate in there and it's got good stuff in it. I can't even see that red drop. It's bright out today. But it's right over here. At least I think it's a red one. Probably be some heavy oil wells or something. Hope not. It's got oil well blueprints in it. But we'll just toss those on the ground though. Toss the blueprints. Got a whip blueprint and a bazooka, or rocket launcher weapon. Okay, let's go see if we can pick up that artifact of the Stalker again today. I don't know for sure if it'll even be respawned yet, but maybe it will be. Hoping I can do this pretty fast and get on with some other stuff I want to do. This is way up on the northern side of the redwood forest is where this is at, so it is quite a long ways over here. I did not bring my giant squid with me today. I just brought a baryonyx because I was hoping to get in and out pretty quick, not waste a lot of time. Too so's a little bit of aggravation getting in and out of stuff. Baryonyx, I can just throw it out on the ground and run down there on foot. Get in and out pretty quick, I think. So we're going to try to do it on a baryonyx today and just hope we don't run into nothing like a alpha megalodon or anything strong. Let's go, Wyvern. Let's get this artifact as quickly as we possibly can today. And this is the artifact of the Stalker over here. I don't remember exactly where I went into the ocean at over here, but I left a sleeping bag, so I should be able to find it again. Okay, I'm thinking it was right down here in the corner of this. I don't see a sleeping bag, so this must not be it. There's my sleeping bag. Okay, right here's where I had my wyvern parked at when I found that cave. It is basically right straight out from here. Let's make sure the wyvern is on neutral again. Okay, you are on neutral. And let's get her baryonyx out and put a little bit of meat on him. My wyvern didn't eat all the fish meat. You didn't, did you? Go ahead and throw this stuff into my wyvern that I don't need with me. Okay, baryonyx. Let's see how well you handle this little underwater cave here. Okay, I've still got my metal armor on. We're gonna have to ditch that. I'm going to leave this stuff on the wyvern also because I don't want to risk dying and leaving all my best armor at the bottom of the ocean. If something happens, I can't get it back, it would be really bad. Okay, right in here somewhere is a cave with the artifact of the Stalker in it. I did find it once. Let's hope I can find it again. And I do see sharks and electric eels. Oh boy, it's going to be fun, ain't it? Let's hope it's right directly below me. I think it is. I think it's right directly below me here. seem to get my guy to go down, though. Nope, that is not it. Where'd that eel go? Oh, great sharks. I'd really rather not mess with you, shark. And that dolphin, the dolphin's just going to get in the way. Where's that cave at? I was hoping to get in and out of here quickly and be gone. There you go, anglerfish. Take that. I'm going to have to get out of here. I was not expecting all this stuff. I really didn't expect to see a Liopleurodon. Wow, if my baryonyx ain't out of stamina. Where's that cave at? Shark, you shouldn't mess with me. Okay, wow, I found a Liopleurodon. Them things are supposed to be hard to find. And I still don't see the cave nowhere. Let's try the gas mask thing again. Just going to show me where the cave is. Right over there, maybe. Come on, sharks, leave me alone. I think I seen the cave. That looks like its entrance right there. But it looks like there's nothing behind it, though. We've got a Liopleurodon down there somewhere. I don't know how dangerous those things are. It's still down there. Usually when you hit those things, they teleport away. Right there is a level 5 male Liopleurodon. I wonder if we can kill one of those. If it gives you anything special. I've never done that. Come on, anglerfish. You're just filling me up with junk. Usually if you hit a Liopleurodon, they teleport. Let's try this again. I am bound to have hit him before. A Magical Liopleurodon. I wish I could tame him. Because they're supposed to make your luck go way up on loot crates and stuff. Yeah, they spin around and teleport. Right there he went. He just teleported right out from under me. I'm okay with that. I'm just going down here to get a artifact and then I'm leaving. If I could have tamed him though, it would have been really good. I think you have to have giant bee honey to tame him with. Anglerfish, I'm going to kill you because you're going to mess up my picking up that artifact. Yeah, I guess not. You're going to run now. not going in the right direction here? Yeah, right there it is. Right under this stuff. Is there anything going to attack me right here? This is the artifact of the Stalker. I just wanted to pick up a second copy of this. Today, while I was fresh in my mind where it was at, I've got to dump some stuff off my baryonyx because he's getting pretty heavy. Too much stuff. Keep the shark teeth. And I think we're going to get out of here. Yeah, I reckon if you tame a Liopleurodon, you can only get to keep them for like 30 minutes. But when you have one, it gives you really good luck on loot crates. So if you get some really good loot crates, it's supposed to make the stuff in them a whole lot better. I've never actually done that though, so I can't say for sure if it works. I've never tamed a Liopleurodon, hardly ever see one. They're quite rare, I reckon. But this looks like tech stuff right here on the sides of these walls. Let's get back to the surface. That's what we're going to do today too. We're going to go get some really high level loot crates. So it would be great if we had tamed a Liopleurodon for that. Like I said, I'm not even really sure how you tame them. I think it's probably a passive tame. I think you have to feed them giant bee honey. Wow, I don't even know which direction I'm going in. I'm going out in the open ocean, I think. Let's get to the surface so I can see. Okay, where are we at? I don't know. I've kind of got myself turned around here. I'm thinking I should be right over there, but I don't see my wyvern. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's hiding pretty good over there. But we were going to go out and... what is that? Just a big fish. We're going out to Eldridge Isles today and hit up those really good loot crates. Show the GPS locations on all those again today, I think, for anybody who's wanting to find them. And let's get this stuff off and get the... crow up my berry, take this fish meat. And get my gear back on so I don't freeze to death up here in the Arctic. Yeah, I don't know about the Liopleurodons on this map, but most maps I think they're supposed to be like one per map, like a unicorn or something. So I really didn't expect to see one of those today. I don't even know for sure if that is a thing, though. I'm going to throw my scuba gear onto my wyvern, because I don't think I'll be wearing it anymore. I'm not going to go underwater anymore today, I don't think. And I guess we're geared up, so we're going to go over to Eldridge Isles today, I think. And we're going to show all the GPS locations on those OP loot crates over there. And see if we can get some more good loot today. Hopefully a ascended T-Rex saddle would be great. But we'll just see what we get. A good long neck rifle would be great also. Probably won't get that lucky though. Might get a better might get another Uteranus saddle. I kind of doubt if we get better ones because we've already got some really good Uteranus saddles. We've got a couple of apprentice ones of those. we could get some more Uranus saddles, that would also be a good thing. This is basically the best loot crates I know about. I think there's some undersea loot crates that are probably as good as these, but I don't know where all of those are at yet. Matter of fact, I think there's a bunch of underwater caves that run up through here under the Arctic that have really good loot crates in them. Seen somebody's video one time of them going underwater here, around in here somewhere, I think, and into some caves, but I don't know exactly where all that is yet either. We might do that at some point, but not today. I don't really think I'm prepared to deal with a bunch of underwater caves today with the baryonyx. Of course, the baryonyx would be the best mount for that. I'm going to do the Eldridge Isles loot crates today. Fellow ARK YouTuber Tex Lou Gatorbaits went and showed me where that artifact of the Stalker was yesterday. So I figured today I'd go over there and show her where all the loot crates are in case she wants to go get those in the next couple episodes that she records. I've done this before, but it's been a little while back. They're pretty easy to find and collect, and you can get some really good stuff out of them. And it doesn't take very long to get them either. Just sometimes you have to wait for them to spawn in. But the way you do that is you just pick up the ones that are there and circle back around to the ones that ain't, and they will eventually come back. I'm going to have to land for stamina pretty soon here. I did find another 150 Uranus up here a few days after I tamed that one, right next to this same trap. Yep, my stamina's about gone. But I built this trap right here to tame a 150 Uranus. And I tamed a whole bunch of Uranuses, and one day I came back up here and found a second 150 right here. And it was just right over yonder anyway. It was really close to this trap, so I trapped it and tamed it too. And it had over 10,000 health, so it had a really good health stat. So I do plan to do more Uranus breeding also. I think it had 10,700 health on it. Had a crazy high health stat. At least I think that's crazy high for Uranus. It's really high for T-Rexes. Best T-Rex I ever found only had 9,900. So when I found a Uranus with 10,700, I thought that was pretty good. Right up here is this first artifact. I guess it'd be better if I fly up high to show people where they're at, how to get to them better. Okay, this island is basically just a big valley with some mountains around it right here. If you head directly in this way, you'll go into a valley, and it leads you into a little cave where there's an artifact of the shadows at. But if you get right up here above this, look down, there's a big water ball right here below you over to your left. And if you fly down by this big water ball, right here on the ground, there's three little rocks right over here on the other side of this water ball, right here. And right between them is an artifact. It is right here. I need to tell you something up front, though. This artifact, the first time I found it, there was a big giant rock right over the top of it, and you have to break the rock with your pickaxe to find the artifact. But it is right here. Sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's red, and sometimes it's a blue one, but you still always basically get great stuff out of it. GPS location on this one is 24.1 by 67.7. It's a yellow one today. So let's see what we get out of this. Okay, we got a 304 armor, Mastercraft, flak helmet, and a blueprint for a Quetzal saddle. So that was really good stuff right there. A lot better than anything I get on red drops and stuff. That 300 armor helmet is really good. Okay, the second one, you fly back up toward this valley, straight up from this water ball, back toward the center of the, across this big valley, right down in there's where the artifact is. You fly straight across that. See these three rocks in a line right here next to this big water ball? There's a big water ball right there if it spawns in. Right next to it, there's three big rocks. And this second rock right here, you can just barely land right here. But right here on this rock, basically right next to me here, is a artifact spot. I guess I'll go ahead and show the GPS on this. It's not here right now, but it would be at 26.1 by 72.9, and it would be right there next to me. We'll come back to this in a little bit, and it probably will spawn in before we quit hunting these. Okay, then you fly right straight up over this water ball, and there's a ledge right above it here. Fly to this ledge right above the water ball, and land right here next to this tree. Right here next to this tree. Right here, where I'm standing at, is another spot. It's 24.7 by 74.1. This one obviously ain't here either, but it would be right here on this spot. That's the third loot crate on this run. There's two more, and they're right up over this mountain here. You fly up over this water ball, up over the very top of the mountain. Okay, then you look down right here, and there's a little, there's the highest part of the mountain, but you look over to your right here, and there's a little peak sticking up. Right over here, you can fly to the right of this little peak and go down. It's like a big archway down here. You fly under this archway and look straight ahead. There's usually an artifact right straight in front of me right there. Or not an artifact, but a loot crate. It's here, so here's the fourth spot. And this is a blue one this time. This is a 24.1 by 78.7. Let's see what we get out of the blue one. Okay, we got an ascended fabricated rifle, I think is what that is. Ascended assault rifle blueprint with 220 damage. I think that's what that was. So that is a really good fabricated rifle. Ascended assault rifle blueprint. Yep, I probably won't ever use that, but that is a really good rifle. Okay, then while you're here, look up. There's a big up above us right here on a rock ledge. You can fly up to this big rock ledge right here. I usually land up here on this high part, because if you land down there on the bottom part, sometimes you'll hit that water ball and it'll dismount you. And I've had a real bad experience getting dismounted right here. Falling off this ledge, having a heck of a time getting back to my wyvern. But inside of this water ball right here, this thing is full of electric eels and jellyfish and piranhas and everything. So this one's a little bit of a pain to get. But right over here, about right this spot right here, is another one at 24.7 by 78.8. And these piranhas can knock you off this edge here through the water ball, so that is also a big pain. But if you got your wyvern here, you can do this a few times and clear out the edge of the water ball. But the loot crate is not in there right now. It will be right there straight in front of you, about 10 feet in front of me. But we're going to go back around the rounds here and check them again. They will eventually spawn in most of the time. If you keep going back and forth, you'll eventually get all 5 of them. Sometimes you'll get a couple of them twice. These first 2 that I actually got the artifact of, sometimes those 2 will respawn a second time if you hang around up here very long. But I just fly back and forth between these, and I eventually usually get all 5 of them. First few times I found them, they were all there on the first try, but after you pick them up a few times, they don't seem to spawn back real quick. The other one is under this water ball right here, the one next to the tree. We're going to backtrack through here and see if we can find them. Okay, this one is still not here. It would be right next to this tree in front of me here. It's not there. And the other one's on this second rock over here past this other water ball, but it's not there either. It would be right directly on this rock right here. Right where I'm trying to land, but I've missed it that time. It's very hard to land right here, but you can. And you do need to know, if you're doing stuff like this and you run into a water ball, you will get dismounted. So you got to be a little bit careful doing that, because I just about run into that water ball right there. But I'm going to try to land there again just to show everybody where this is. It is right directly right here. When it's here, when it spawns in, it will be right directly here, and you have to basically get off your wyvern and walk over its wing like this right here to get to it. It'll be right yonder is where it will be at. at 26.1 by 72.9. We'll probably get it here in a couple minutes. I'm going to hang around, I think, unless it's really late already. It is 1600 hours, so I'm going to go back and forth between these drop locations a few times and see if we can get those to spawn in that haven't yet. We'll go back over where we got the first one at. Sometimes it'll respawn pretty quickly. Sometimes it don't, though. It is right over here next to this big water ball. Most of them are next to water balls. But it is right down below me here in between these three little rocks right here, but it's not here again, so we done got this one once anyway. I'm going to go inside this water ball here. If anybody wants to know how to get black pearls, they can go up inside these water balls. It's kind of a pain to get in them. But they're usually full of dangerous stuff like jellyfish, electric eels, but you can get inside of them and swim to the middle. I've done cleaned this one out so it's not going to have no black pearls in it. But when they're full of black pearls, there's black pearls stuck on that big electric ball in the middle and all around the insides of these big tall posts. Like I said, this one doesn't have any in it because I've done cleaned it out. But you can't drown in here, so if you stay in here very long without scuba gear, you will run out of oxygen. I'm about out right now. So we're getting out of here. We're about to start drowning. But that's how you get black pearls out of these things. But anyway, I'm going to go back around and hit all these. Yep, look there right behind me. That loot crate is already respawned and it's red this time, so it might even be better. Actually doubt it could be better than a Quetzal saddle and a 300 flak armor helmet. But let's see what we get this time. This one's respawned the second time for us. We got a journeyman scythe and a, what is that? Is that a Bronto? No, that is a Pacer platform saddle blueprint journeyman. So you get really good stuff out of these loot crates up here. Since that one is spawned a second time, maybe we'll get lucky and this one up here will be spawned in. Fly directly back up here to these three little rocks right there next to the water ball. And I'm starving to death. Let's hope this one is here by now. These usually do spawn back in if I go back around a few times. Yeah, it is there now. See right there in front of me in that little rock. You got to land right on the edge of this rock right here. This one's kind of hard to get sometimes, and I usually like to work my wyvern over as close to it as I can get. Then I'll pull out my GPS one more time. I know I've given the GPS this already. It is at 26.1 by 72.9. I usually walk out the wing of my wyvern a little bit like this right here to get it. This one has got a Mastercraft shotgun blueprint and some journeyman fur chest piece in it, so that's pretty good pickup. Okay, let's head up over this water ball again and right up on this ledge above the water ball. Hopefully this one will be here by now. There's another one right up here. Yeah, it's there now. Right by this tree. Okay, these weren't here just a couple of minutes ago, but they finally spawned in for me, so if you go back and forth between these a few times, you'll usually get all of them. This one's 47.7 by 74.1, and it has a 310 armor flak glove blueprint, and what is that other thing there? That is a Mastercraft Allosaurus saddle with 80 armor, so that is really good. Then if you want free fish, you can go right over here next to this water ball, and a lot of times fish just fall right out of this water ball. You can just feed your dinos right here. Right there's more of them. You can help them along a little if you want to. Get you free fish for your dino right there. That's the Arctic Eldridge Isle feeding trough for your wyvern. Okay, let's head back up to that one that's in the water ball over this ridge up here. See if we can get that before we leave. We'll have all of them if we get that, and there's that red supply drop. I might get that if it's still there when we leave, but it won't be nothing near as good as these loot crates have in them. We've gotten all of them so far except for this one down here in the water ball. Hoping we get it this time, and that down there's respawned again already also, so we might actually get two of them twice. This one does appear here. Yeah, it is in there. I can see it. Right there it is. I'm going to get out my pike instead of my GPS because there's going to be all kinds of dangerous stuff in here. Right here it is. I want to get hit by a piranha any second now. We got an assault rifle. You can see right there's the mess in this thing. But your wyvern can deal with it really good. Just like that. You basically always get hit if you get this one. There's about no way out of it. What did I get there? I got another assault rifle, but this one is only a mastercraft, and I already got an ascended assault rifle blueprint. So this is some really good stuff up here. And right down there is that one that spawned again. Right below this one, there's another one down here. Most of them are really easy to get, except that one up there in the water ball. That one's kind of dangerous. But this one is at 24.1 by 78.7, and it's just a blue one this time. It can be any color, but we've got a Mastercraft Megalosaurus saddle out of that one. So as you can see, you get some really good stuff. I got some Mastercraft flat armor blueprints out of that, and a Mastercraft shotgun, and even an ascended assault rifle blueprint. So you get really good stuff out of these loot crates. I think I'm going to fly up high here and see if I can get that red supply drop. We'll probably leave and go back to base because I think it's getting pretty late in the evening, and we've got all these loot crates now. Even got a couple of them twice. So it's a pretty good haul of loot today. Didn't get no Rex saddles or no Uteranus saddles like I was kind of hoping for, but let's see, there was a red supply drop up here. Is it already gone? Oh, it's over there. It's over on the next ridge. Let's go get that and we'll head on back to base, I think. This is going to be on the side of a mountain and very hard to get. And this won't be nowhere near as good as those loot crates I just got. So let's try not to fall here. Let's try not to fall off the side of a mountain. Come on, let me access it. We got a long neck blueprint, but it's a very low level ramshackled one, so it's not very good. I was kind of hoping to get a long neck out of some of these loot crates, but I have never gotten a long neck out of any of them. I'm going to do one final buzz down here by this bottom water ball again and see if there's a chance this can spawn back a third time. I've never had that happen before though. Twice is the most I've ever got any of these. If it shows up again, I'll be very surprised. Nope, it's not there. It would be right there where I touched down at. Let's get back to base. It's been a long day here. We got the second copy of that artifact of the Stalker. And we got some pretty good loot out of those loot crates. So I'm going to get on back to base. I think I probably might as well end the video off though, because there's no point in making people watch me fly all the way back to base. It is a long ways in that direction. But anyway, if you like this video, if you find it a little bit helpful or anything, please give me a thumbs up and maybe a comment. And thanks again for watching. This is Tile Creek Rock on the Crystal Isles map, signing out.